Shut up and sit down.
It's the fastest I've seen you move, mate. Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop.
He's done it again, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, honestly, I've never seen you scuttle out of that kitchen so quick. Yeah. I'm just going to make a cup of tea, he says. Yeah, no worries, mate.
I didn't see what the time was. And it was like 12:30.
Oh, mate. God, literally, the chair spun round there just as we hit the live button, bless you. I don't know.
That's it, I can go back to sleep now.
Hello, folks. Like I said, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and the delectable Dave over at Model Maker Dave's workshop. And welcome to another Sunday Brunch, folks. And it is come round really quick, Dave, isn't it, this one?
It is. It has.
Remember, folks, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so. Patreon.com/Festa67's workshop, or click the join button below on any of these videos on my channel. You can become a member. That will give you access to the Zoom 24/7 off-air hangout. And you can also support the airy cornflake himself over at patreon.com/Dave's workshop. And we will be eternally grateful. It's all right, mate. It's my pleasure. And yeah, so I'm just going to have a quick scoot in the old chattykins, see who's about. First up, we have David over at Spro and Glues in. Hello, David. How you doing, geez? I Festa Dave, Sarah Jane, and chat. Just in case Sarah Jane pops in. Hello, Sarah Jane, if you're about. But Nickel, second in chat today. He says, yippee, and it's stopped raining. So, hi, folks. How's everyone doing? We're all right, mate, to be honest with you. The sun is out. It's a bit taters, Dave, isn't it? It's a bit bruh, but other than that.
I had to close the kitchen window, but then I had to sort of broadcast to the neighbourhood that Dave was cooking bacon this morning.
Oh, did you? Oh, you've had the old frying pan sizzling under the window, wafting it out there.
It's all done on the lean, mean grilling machine, so it's like near the window, and you get the tea-towel, and you're just looking at it.
Oh, yeah. Fan by the George Foreman, giving it a bluster. Yeah, good man.
Yes.
A good man. Aisha Naim's in, says, good afternoon, Festa, Dave, and all in chat. Hello there. David saying hello to Aisha. And Marcus Bruns in, says, afternoon, Colin and Dave, and all in chat. Hello, Marcus. How you doing, mate? Spru and Glue says hi to Marcus. Jacqueline is in from Jacqueline's Crochet Art. Afternoon, everyone. She says we are both in our craft room at present. There you go.
In the craft room.
Oh, yes. Underneath the atrium to the left of the library, we are in the craft room on the western annex.
Is that with or without cheesy balls? She's going to kill me next time.
Yeah, you're gonna get a slap, mate. Model Maker Dave's in, saying hello to everyone. Iron Man 129's in, says afternoon, Colin, Dave, and all in chat. Hello, mate. James is in, JC Bricks and Builds, afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone in chat. Festa hugs, Dave hugs, big hugs and kisses to everyone from Shania. Big hugs to Shania. How you doing, darling? Jacqueline saying hello to James, who says hello, Beck. And Mac is in, says afternoon, Colin and Dave, hi all in chat. Hello, mate. How you diddling? And Jackie says to you, Dave, yeah, she's going to slap you with a wet kipper. Ross is in, saying afternoon. Oh, hello, Ross. Hope you're feeling a bit better, mate. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, mate. I missed his show last night, Dave. I got engrossed in the upcoming Man Cave move and sorting that all out. Richard Copeland says, all right, Festa and Dave and everyone, he's just cooking bacon and eggs, Dave.
all bacon but no eggs.
Oh.
Hello, Richard.
Spinny Q8 says on the way back from Glasgow shortly, he says. Quick hi from to Colin and Dave. Excuse me. Hello, safe trip, mate. Ride safe, drive safe, whichever mode of transport you're choosing today, mate.
Don't forget, have a cup of tea.
Mate, if he's on a bite, the roads in Scotland, oh, mate, yeah. Especially if you go to country routes, mate. Oh, good in. Adaptus Latrina is in. Good morning, he says. It is 4:30 a.m. Of course, yeah, you're in Vegas, aren't you?
Oh,
mate.
No.
Yeah.
Morning.
Absolutely. It's one of those.
I have some coffee.
Yeah, he's got that stagger of I need a coffee machine-ness, mate. So that's a chat caught up with for the minute. How's it been going, Dave? How's Mum?
Mum is good. Mum's been gallivanting here, there and everywhere. She's been to the garden centre, and I think the garden centre survived.
Oh, really? Was she having a perusal, Dave?
I think she had a perusal and a purchase.
Is she now?
I have no idea what she bought, but yes. So she will be at some point in the garden putting it all in.
She's going to be all green-fingered and everything. She'll be all right, though, because she's out in the garden, isn't she? You know what I mean? It's, you know, she's not cooped up in the winter, is she, type of thing, you know?
No.
Adeptus says, I've got Maxwell House on an IV drip right now. Oh.
She thinks so and all, especially at that time of the morning.
Absolutely, mate, yeah. Aisha says, YouTube's up to its usual standards. I didn't get a notification for your stream. I had to hunt for it. Oh, really? That's unusual.
That's not good.
Yeah, everything's turned on as normal. So, yeah, it sounds like it's doing its thing. Yeah. It's funny. I'll probably get a notification we're live at about 10 p.m. tonight. Yeah, and like I say, and what have you been up to, mate? Anything good, bad, indifferent?
I've got a few bits done, but I've had to sort of concentrate on the work stuff because I had to renew one of my accreditations this week. So
yeah, you've been sort of, say back to school, but you know what I mean. You've been doing your learning of things again, ain't you, just to refresh things.
Yeah, and watching some of the videos, it was like, someone please give me a scalpel so I can cut my wrist.
Was it that guy in the tweed jacket with the corduroy elbow pads?
No, but it was some American chap that had been told, you need to do the voiceover for this video, and you could tell by the tone of his voice he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, and then you'll find if you do. Yeah,
yeah, it's like 60 minutes long, and you're 30 minutes in, and you think like, give me a scalpel, and you can.
Absolutely,
all done and passed.
Absolutely. Daltosaurus is in. Says morning, Colin, Dave, and everyone. I'm here, but not exactly awake. Adeptus says there's that bloke that controls notifications at YouTube. His name is Algorithm. See what he did there.
Very good.
1000 XP for that. And Aisha says big hugs to Daltosaurus. So yeah, because you're having a bit of a refurb this year as well, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm going to remove a couple of buttons that are in front of me that's got various bottles and pots and various other rubbish.
You cleaned that up, didn't you? Sure. That ain't what he said before we went live when we was chatting.
It was probably more to the point. Yeah. But yes, we've spotted some new hobby zone bits and pieces.
Yeah, you've spotted the new range of modules, and you're like, oh,
I'm at 3 modules high now, and I'm going to go one more up and make it 4, and I think that probably be as high as I want to go.
Yeah,
but I also need to have a sort out of all the jars of pigments and washes and whatnot that's up there. I don't use all of it. It's just there. It's like a show of stuff. So yeah, But you're also having to move around.
I know, I'm ripping out the man cave, mate, and spinning this side around, and yeah, just making it a bit more safe for me, because it's a little bit
user-friendly.
Yeah, I've got stuff stacked on the deck at the moment, and that where I've sort of overfilled the room a little bit, and I just need to spin it around to make the bookcases more accessible. They're going to go along here, and everything along here is going to go along there, and it's just going to make a big difference. So yeah, that's kind of the plan in here. So I shall take a week out shortly and get that all done.
Yep.
My lad's going to help me move stuff around and that. So yeah, we're gonna.
Is that help or hinder, or is he going to say, right, Dad, put that there and that there?
Yeah, he's pretty sort of, yeah. Once I've shown him where I'm going to move stuff, he'll just move all the bookcases and that out and all of that lot for us. So yeah, he's a good old lad like that. So yeah.
Good.
Al says, a threat of deadly collapse is the mark of a true man cave. Absolutely, mate. It's one of those I have to be careful about injuring myself, and at the moment it's a little bit hairy in a few places out here, and yeah, because obviously I've had various bits of equipment turn up, and it's like, yeah, I've got to find homes for that, and yeah, so yeah, big refurb needed, Dave, isn't it? And it gives me a chance just to give a lick of paint in the room as well, to be honest with you. So,
and you never know, you might find the odd pot of paint and the odd paintbrush that you've thrown here, there, and everywhere, because you've had the twitches and it's
all that stuff that I know I've bought that I've been trying to look for recently. And I've been bending your ear going, I know it's in here somewhere, Dave. It's in here somewhere, mate. I've put it away on a shelf somewhere. I'll be able to find all of that. I've got, things like my AK weathering pencils. I bought the whole set, Dave.
Yeah, where are they?
I've got no idea. Absolutely no idea, mate.
I thought I was back. Jeez.
Yeah, my C1 metallizer. Can't find that. I bought it.
Now you mention it, I've got some. But
Dave, I've got 2 rolls of grey filament and a bottle of resin in here somewhere.
So every time you walk through that door behind you, does it play Mission Impossible?
Yeah, it's like a game of Jenga at the moment. Well, I've not printed anything at the moment because I can't get to my printer.
Oh, Whipple.
Because obviously I've got builds that I'm currently doing that are stacked up, and it's like, yeah, and then obviously big shiny new machines have arrived, and I'm like, yeah, so they've got to have home. You know what one of them is, so yeah. So that's
workshop toys. It's got to be done, isn't it?
Absolutely, mate. So yeah, that'll give me a chance to set all of that lot up. I'll just have a general move around because the server's coming out. That's going to go into the stash room, so that's going to move. So that's going to be another big bit of equipment out of the way, and because it doesn't need to be in here. So yeah, big change round. Al says, tossing grass, is that perchance marijuana at Sprue and Glue? Oh dear. Joel Grit's in. Hello, Colin and Dave. How's it going? Fine, Joel. Hope everything's all right for you, mate. ECI the hose in. He says, Colin, it's time for spring cleaning, mate. Yeah, it's one of those. When I first set this room up, I didn't have this row of cupboards here. It was literally this side plus the bookcases at the end there, and I stuck this set of cupboards in when really I should have put them on the end wall and put the bookcases round, but at the time I couldn't be bothered to move them, and it's bit me in the backside since, really. So yeah. He says, have you considered knocking down a wall to make some more space? Well, I knocked the original wall down that was in this room because it used to be 2 rooms, this little room. So, yeah, it's already had 1 wall. If I keep knocking walls down, the upstairs is going to be downstairs.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's already had 2 walls out. The load-bearing walls are still there, and there's an RSJ that goes across the way there. But yeah. Al says Tracy is back from her Sunday morning run. Look at her. 5 kilometres. So undressing and showering and I'm guessing and then fixing lunch. What, you or Tracy? Only we don't need you to have your camera on to do that at all because, you know, I mean.
No, give us some privacy.
Yeah, give us some privacy, mate. Joel's saying hello to Ross. So, yeah, sorry, mate, I started rambling again. So, yeah,
right.
What else have you been up to? Have you done any kits, any building? Have you done any finagling?
Funny you should say that. Let me because I've got Handycam all set up.
Oh, have you? Oh, happy days.
I'm just going to change cameras and then everybody can have a look.
Yeah, no worries, mate. So everyone's saying hello to Ross there. Yeah. Oh, Handycam, just bung your full screen, mate.
Right, so we've got an upside down Churchill.
Oh, nice.
Because I've been doing the tracks and I've done a bit more weathering at this end.
Oh, nice one.
And then we had a go at the turret last night.
Oh,
so
right, yeah.
Hopefully that's coming out. So we got some little rust streaks and I tried to do the dust as if it's got dusty and then it's been in a dewy area and it started running down.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that's that. And then we fired up the spray booth.
Oh, good man.
And we've sprayed the tilly
right
pearl white.
Oh, nice.
And not blowing my own trumpet, it's come out really good.
It's come out really sexy, that, isn't it?
So I'm going to do a bit of masking because that bit and the same on the other side, these are going to go yellow and then I'm going to spray some red over the top.
Oh, right, yeah.
Then I'm going to do some more masking so that we can have the headlights in black.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to take a little while to get there, but yes. And the tailgate is going to go red.
Oh, nice one.
And then to finish off, we had a little reorg for the inside of the tilly.
Oh, nice.
So we've now got a bit of carpet.
Yeah.
And we got the beginnings of the accelerator and brake pedal. There's no clutch.
Yeah.
Because the steering wheel is going to have the flappy paddle gear change on them.
Oh, nice one.
So that's pretty much where I am.
I'll cut you with your carpetness, eh?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's, so, yeah, proper nice, mate.
So, yeah, not much this week, I'm afraid.
That's all right, mate.
But, yeah.
Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, mate.
Well, exactly. So, the question to you is, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Mate, I've been doing brum brum noises, mate.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh. Oh, that looks a bit sexy, that does.
I've been doing brum brum noises. I have finished the Suzuki. Yeah.
You haven't done many donuts because you got no skid marks on your desk.
Well, yeah, I got. But no, I've been doing the Suzuki of goodness, getting that all buttoned down, ready for the guys up at E-Models. So I've just got to voice over the last 3 episodes of that, and that'll all be going up in quick succession. So I thought, well, I can finish off some of the bits and bobs that I've got going, ready for when I box everything up and have me move round, see. So I thought, well, rather than have builds that I've got to delicately try to put somewhere and then lose bits for, if I film them all and get them all knocked out, then I can safely pack everything away then. So that's what I've been up to, mate. So I've got a couple of Warhammer builds that I've been doing with Fox that I'm going to be finishing up hopefully today when I'm on with him this afternoon, or getting to a point where I can stop, pack them away, and then get everything safely moved round. So that's where I've been up to, Dave, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing my little motorbikes again, to be honest with you. My next bench build is going to be the let's come off the full screen, is going to be the Kawasaki Ninja Carbon.
Very nice.
That Wendy kindly sent over. So once I've had my move around, it'll be a case of, right, I'm back at the bench, and that's what I'm gonna.
That's gonna be the next one after the movings.
Yeah, that'll be done after the movings. I'll do that, and then on the Warhammer shows, I'll start me little Orc truck and that, and I'll be able to then put all of this stuff that I'm currently working on the shelf, and then I can have a variety then that I can weather, and yeah, so yeah, looking forward to it, mate. So, yeah, Aisha said it's better to have skid marks on your desk than in your underpants. Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Adeptus says, alas, I'm too fat to ever ride one. Mate, you're never too big, mate. Joel Grit says, nice work on the Suzuki. Thank you very much, mate.
No, it is. Well done.
Adaptus says, those are such beautiful bikes. They are, it is. I think that Suzuki is probably one of the sexiest MotoGP bikes there has been, because it's got a look about it.
It has.
It's a bit like the iconic Barry Sheen Suzuki when it was the black with the red and yellow and black stripes, wasn't it? And that, you know, it just looked right, wasn't it? The Texaco Heron livery, and yeah, that just gets you, you know. And James up at E-Models was like, can you build us one of them? Yeah, of course I can.
You was going to say no.
I was going to say no. It's like, yeah. So I was that impressed. I bought one for myself, Dave, as well. It's like, yeah. So, and I've got the detail up for it. So look out for that later in the year. But no, and it's got me back doing what I basically have always built, which is me bikes, mate. So, yeah. So once phase one of the move's over, I can then do all my models, bring everything out where I want it. Oh, mate.
You won't know what to do with yourself.
I won't, because I'm going to have loads of empty shelves, Dave.
That won't last long.
Yeah. Adeptus says, the only bike I prefer over it is the CBR 1000RR. Yeah, I built one of them, mate. That was another nice bike to do as well, the CBR 1000RR, because it lets you do pirate voices. It's a Suzuki 1000 RR. So you can get all Jack Sparrow on two wheels, mate.
Just sit Polly on the pillion.
Absolutely, mate. So when were you looking at doing your move round then? Next few weeks, I suppose, is it? You're going to be popping them in your basket, isn't you?
Well, they will go in the basket not this week coming.
Yeah.
But the following week, because I'm off to Mum's Easter Sunday. So
yeah, that's next weekend, isn't it? Because we're having a bit of a break next weekend, so there won't be a brunch next Sunday. I can hear everyone cheering and going, whoa. Yeah. So, and it's a perfect opportunity. I'll take a week off. I'll probably still do the E-Models show on the Monday, because this will still be in situ. But other than that, oh no, it's bank holiday, isn't it? So yeah, get a week. Yeah, so that's even better. Then I haven't got to worry about bringing the seat and that back in. Then Reese is in over at RJC. Hello, Geezer. How you doing? Long time no see, mate. Love to you and Clarice.
Yeah, so I will be ordering the Hobby Zone on the Thursday that I come back down, so they'll be delivered on Friday.
Yeah. Oh, happy days. Dorkosaurus says, you know I love me motorcycles. He says, me and me brother are going to start a business rebuilding motorcycles. Good for you, mate. Good for you. It's the one. It's the one thing I did in me working life that I missed the most was doing the bikes at the shop. But I had to be realistic, you know, welding and heavy machinery with what was happening. It kind of. And when I had my accident in the shop, it was time for me to walk away, you know, and it's probably the safest decision I made. And it's still going in a new form because my cousin took all my workshop gear and all of that lot, and he has his own shop. So
good.
It kind of went to good use. So Adeptus says my '07 Harley Davidson Nightstar 1200 is apparently waiting for me when I move home in late June.
Oh, very nice.
That first when you dust it all off and give it some TLC, and then you go, just got to take it out and stretch its legs.
Or just park it on the end of the drive just to give it an engine run.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Rachel says, thank you, fellas. Hope you guys are well. We are a house of Rona at the moment. Sorry to hear that, mate. Well, hopefully, mate, the old chocolate velociraptor naffs off and leaves you both alone. But
yeah,
GWS, mate, as you know, and you know where we are, Reese. We haven't gone anywhere, mate, and it'd be nice to see you again. Atol says, all you need now, Colin, is a rider decked out in Suzuki leathers and maybe a pit female with her umbrella shading him and the bike. Yeah. Well, I've got my one to do at some point, and it is one of those where I've got the Rossi and Graziano build. That's going to have figures. So, yeah, it's a good shout, that. That's good shout, mate. So, might have to do that for you. I'll give you a credit for that one when I build it, mate.
Yeah, just to answer JC Bricks, yes, it is the Tabio 148 Tilly.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I've never built a Tilly, so it might have to be, yeah.
Oddly enough, I was looking for certain things to scan for you.
Yeah.
And as I was going through the airing cupboard stash, I found that 135th version of the Tilly.
Oh.
Now, if I can do everything that I'm doing on a 48th, what could I do with a 35th?
Well, this is it. Does that mean that the saw may be reinstated?
Well, I don't know.
So you've been quite saw-free recently. I've had the saw out recently on my poor little Foos truck just over there, like, you know, and
I looked and I went, oh, and then I thought, well, he ain't going to get built like that for a start.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I think I need to have a look at it and just sort of have it laying around so I can just keep looking at it and get some ideas.
Absolutely. Adeptus says, I boxed all the Warhammer stuff up. All that's out for me to work on is some Battletech miniatures I picked up a couple of weeks ago. Happy days, yeah, because you're moving back home, ain't you, mate? Al Arbor Leaders in says, hi and good evening. Hello, Al. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in. Dolcosaurus is going to look at a mid-90s Yamaha Cruiser today. All photos, please, mate.
Yeah.
Reese says, thanks, fellas. I'm over the worst now, but Clarice isn't feeling too good. You'll see me back in the jump on the 24/7 a bit later. Yeah, like I say, mate, it's knocking everyone for six still, mate. And I think it's going to be there for a long time.
Oh, I think it's going to be around pretty much like the common cold and the common flu.
Well, this is what they've been hoping for. They've been hoping that it would mutate itself down to a common cold, haven't they? And it seems to be going in that direction. But
it's on its way. It's still going to take a while yet. I don't think we're out yet.
No. Racy says, I love the 135th Tilly. He says, I built a few good starter models that he reckons. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, like I say, all these support vehicles and that, you don't see many of them being built, do you, really? Because most people do the tank, the plane, and the diorama that goes with them. But it's quite not often, really, that you see all the little support vehicles or an artillery battery or something like that. It's...
I don't know at the moment. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the 35th one. But I think there's something. And I think the saw might come out.
Have they featured in any movies where you could perhaps create a bit of a scene from a movie type thing? You could always have James and his fellow Rupert sitting around having a bit of pins and some sandwiches.
I think that the telly is renowned as a Rupert transport mobile.
Oh, it is a Rupert mobile, is it?
Yeah, but I think it was also used very early on in the war by the engineering teams that went round London and various other cities.
Delivering all the sandbags and all of that lot and all the stuff for the Home Guard batteries, wasn't it? And
also going to the unexploded bombs and doing the bomb disposal.
Yeah. So, like I say, you could do an old iconic street scene with the old cobblestones and a bit of bomb rubble and shizzle. And
yeah, I mean, we'll think about it.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Excuse me. James says the 48th Tilly's good little kit. He used a pin to cut out the doors and a chain from a necklace for the back. Oh, happy days. Yeah, your mum's been looking for that, hasn't she? Where's that necklace I had? Don't know, Mum. Got no idea, Mum.
No.
As he moves the telly. Dolcosaurus says he was wrong. It's an 87. It's going to need a lot of work. Yeah, but that's a good project, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Get yourself a bike lift, mate, and you go, oh, mate, oh, don't. You get me reminiscing now. Funny, my youngest boy was on about missing the bike shop because I taught him to weld when he was about 12. And he used to TIG weld the frames as well, like, you know, and he was a bloody good little welder, mate. Ooh. And it was one of those, you know, long weekends, bank holidays and that. He used to come up and help us out at the shop, like, you know, and, yeah, seeing him sat there with his welding helmet on, welding away, it was like, chip off the old block. Now he wouldn't want to do it because he wouldn't want to get his hands dirty, but back then he didn't give a monkey's. Reese is saying, being the RLC, the support vehicle, are the most underrated ones. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like anything, isn't it? Without the support vehicles, you wouldn't be able to get stuff to the front line. So everything's got its use, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know, excuse me. It's like the transport planes and all of that lot. You know, people go, oh, yeah, you know, it's the army that win everything. Yeah, but if people didn't actually deliver the stuff you had to fight with, you'd be stood there with your hands in your pockets, wouldn't you? So,
yeah, it's the supply lines of war.
Absolutely, mate.
War.
Absolutely. So, Dave, it's getting to that point, mate.
Well, I need to do my question.
Yeah, you do your question whilst I'm scrolling the gallery.
So the question of the day is, what is or what has gone into your bellies? What have you got on your benches? And most importantly, what is your choice of beverage whilst watching the show?
Absolutely, mate.
Answers on a postcard.
Absolutely. We'll do a bit of a sherrykins. And we'll have a looky-loo at what's in the gallery, I think, mate.
Ooh.
Because it is that point. And yes, folks, gallery is in reverse again. Right.
So you're scrolling up today?
We are scrolling up. Now, I'm not sure. I think I might have shown this. But I'm not going to apologise for it because it is seriously nice. I can't remember this from last week. When was it? 3rd of April, so it's exactly 7 days ago. Let's see whether I can remember seeing. We saw that last week. Did we see the bike? Molotov Chrome. We did, and that was Jackie's Gopher. So from the 3rd. So yeah, we saw them, didn't we? Yeah, that was the Nissan Skyline. Rightio. I just wanted to make sure. So we are scrolling up. Our Arbor leader added 15 new photos to the album Leon, oh my God, Svost, AMG. I think I might have said that right. I don't know. It's familiar, it's finished even. To me as Leon, AMG GT, enjoy it. Look at this, Dave.
Oh.
Have you some of that?
Oh.
Is this the same one that you've got, Dave?
Yeah, it's the same one, but he's put I think you can get that as a kit with the decals in it. I don't think they're third party decals.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn my fan on actually.
It does look good. It looks like he's about to rush off somewhere.
It's seriously nice, isn't it?
I do. I like that. Do you know what? I might have to go out and buy this one.
It's one of those, Dave. It's got a slightly sinister look, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's not quite matte black, is it? It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's a little bit like that 570S that I've decided to do in matte black because it's got that aggressive kind of look to it.
Model officer is in saying afternoon all. Good afternoon, James. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in.
Oh, James.
He says he's got a 15-year whiskey this afternoon. Oh, okay, mate.
Is that done off the mess, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Reese says, Belly, nothing yet. Bench, the hopes, dreams, brew, a good old cuppa. There you go.
Ooh.
Joel Grip, Belly, nothing as yet. Bench is a Tommy and Nissan Skyline R32 Nisbo. Custom beverage, Rosie Lee, get in there. Richard Thomas, Scale Model World's in. He says, good afternoon, I'm at work, so nothing on the bench. Belly will be cheese and ketchup sandwiches and a bottle of Coke. Oh, good shout. Attle McNichol, Belly, bacon and egg sarnies for a late lunch and could be early dinner as well, as Tracy's got ideas of making me a new pair of running trousers to go with my new trainers she bought me. Oh, happy days. I'll get him getting all windswept and interesting, eh?
Oh, you can have a matching pair by the sound of it.
Absolutely. James, Belly, Wensleydale cheese sandwich, bench, off-brand Lego DeLorean, a P51, an M48, and an English electric Lightning, and a T14. Happy days.
Someone's busy.
Absolutely. Dolcosaurus has got coffee. James has got some Monster as his beverage.
Ooh.
Oh, our Arbor leader, Belly, just finished strawberry ice cream. Bench is a Trumpeter F14A Tomcat. Oh, Dave.
Oh, Tomcat.
Richard Thomas says, I'd like the Mercedes. It's hard to find this one. He said the more common one is the other AMG, even GT3.
Yeah.
Lynn Dipple sneaks in and gives everyone hugs. Hello, Lynn. How you doing, my
Hello,
darling?
Lynn.
Adeptus says Belly's going to be everything bagel with cream cheese, smoked salmon, tomato capers and onions. After the stream, he says, and Bench is, as mentioned, the Battletech Minis. Happy days, mate. And Lynn's Belly is Chex Honey Nut cereal in a bowl with milk. Use the spoon to shovel it in me gob. And Paul D. Tomatoes in. Hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? Yeah, look at this, though. Wow, isn't it?
It is. He's done a terrific job.
He really has, isn't he? Look at that. Could you imagine the brum brum noises?
Yeah. And the wheel spins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I do. He's done a terrific job there.
The decals on black as well, Dave, could be an absolute bind. Yeah. They really can. Because if any film is going to show, it's going to be on a black paint job, isn't it?
He definitely, and he's got some fine work on the bonnet as well.
Mm.
No, stunning work.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really is beautifully done, mate. You should be proud of that.
Should be very pleased with that.
Yeah. Seriously, seriously nice.
Yeah. No, thank you for sharing.
Definitely. Definitely. I do like the look of that.
So do I.
It is. It's one of them, isn't it?
I don't like the look of that decal on the bonnet.
Adeptus Latrina says I'd do terrible things for a spin in that one. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, can you imagine me on the M4 in one of them? Yeah.
Imagine you going to work in that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a traffic light Grand Prix? All right, then.
Yeah. Yeah, just imagine you doing the full Fast and Furious bit down the M4 in that bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
That is absolutely stunningly done. I love it.
It's gorgeous.
It's going to go on the list. We've been talking about one of these, haven't we, as a potential buddy build at some point.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to end up pulling a pin on something like this because it's just got that look about it, isn't it?
It's shiny, but it's not shiny, if you know what I mean. I don't know.
It's stealth shiny.
Yeah, it's subtle, and you and I don't do subtle very often.
Absolutely. Mac is saying belly, scrambled egg and toast. Bench is a Zved Start 135th Sherman. He's got 4 issues of the Alien part work and a Lego Dark Trooper head. Busy. Happy days. Sounds like it, mate. Richard Copeland is in. He's hello, Richard. How you doing, mate? He says belly, bacon and eggs. He's just sat down with a brew. Bench is a nearly finished Thunderbird 2. Oh, yeah. Do you remember the Thunderbuddies build, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Means you got the dress as Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Shane Youngs is in. Good afternoon, Cole, Dave, and all in chat. Hope you're well.
Hello, Shane.
Hello, Shane. Love to you, mate. And massive hugs for Glynis, mate. And you know,
with both of you.
Yeah, you know where we are, Shane. If you need to have a yatter, mate, because I've been thinking of you the last few days, mate. And yeah. So you know where we are, mate. PM me if you need anything, buddy. Al Arboleda says he used, to me, a semi-gloss clear for that, or for the final coat. And honestly, it does work, Al.
It does.
To be honest with you, because it's not shiny. It's just enough, isn't it? And it, honestly, you've nailed it, mate, because it gives it that slightly sinister, stealthy gangster look. But also, you know, there's enough shine for the decals and the curves of the car to just lure you in, you know.
Yeah. I actually might do something similar on the 5.7s.
And it's got the old supermodel whips on the back there, and the old flared arches. It's like, have you some of that? It's look at it.
I'm wide and coming through.
Absolutely, nice bit of rumpiness going on there, and
yeah.
Top job there, Al, mate. You should be mega proud of that, buddy.
Oh, definitely.
Paul Christopher says, thanks for letting me join. Don't have to thank me, mate. You're more than welcome to our world of merriment and mayhem. That was the link for the Philip Prime show that we was on Tuesday. Nice to have me on, Philip. Always nice to join you on there, mate, and have a bit of a mad bit of mayhem.
Is that the one where Panzer was supposed to post some photos?
Yeah, he was, mate. He was, but yeah, she sent me the pictures and I posted them within an hour, Dave. Funny that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Atol says afternoon, Shane's ours Glynis, and Adeptus says Thunderbirds are go. Happy days. Jackie's been adding stuff to the gallery, and I know exactly what it is because it's above it. Look, Dave.
Oh, look.
Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? Look at that. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll lift that up so that when we come back.
Yeah, mine's still there. It's like, look. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's your brother. Yeah.
Absolutely. Al says, thanks, mate. He was really nervous applying that final coat. I can imagine, mate. It's always the way, Al, isn't it? You sit there. I'm a bit like it when I do the 2K stuff. You've got all your decals on, Dave, in it, and everything looks, and you think, please don't spray too much of this on because it's going to melt all of that. And and you sit there and you're like,
Yeah, you give it a bit of squeezage.
You do, don't you? You have
in
that.
both directions.
You have that little out breath both ends, don't you? Off. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
look. Yeah. Shane says we'll PM you, mate. Yeah, PM us like Shane. If it's easier to PM us to let us know how things are, mate, that's understandable, mate. Philip Prime, talk of the devil, update on his Firefly diorama. First time making tarps to cover stowage, and he's pretty pleased with how it turned out. I've been watching this with a keen eye, and I love what he's done on this build. Really do.
Yeah, he's not exactly made it easy for himself, has he?
He hasn't, but I reckon he's nailed it, mate.
But
it's
coming up. It's coming up really nice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that lot.
Oh, those tarps look all right.
Yeah, really is coming along. And having seen the picture, Adapter says, yeah, his clear coat is always where his stuff goes arse over in teacups. Yeah, it's that one obligatory speck of dust that wants to land right in the middle of the roof or the bonnet, isn't it? And it's like, really? Why now?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Have some of that.
He's got that really nice. That's looking good.
Really is, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
and it's the tiny details like the shovel and the axe. You know, you look at that and you think that's a real shovel. You know, he's really nailed it. He really has.
Yes, and the fuel stains around the fuel caps.
Yeah, you know, the big old wrench there. You know, they just look real, mate. They really do.
Oh, yes. Yes. I like that.
Stunning, isn't it?
He's got that about bob on square.
Yeah. Proper nailed it, isn't he? So, yeah. And he was sitting there Tuesday going, well, you know, oh, mate, I take the praise because it is mint. Yeah. I love it. That was Pimpage for the E-Model stream on Monday, done by the guru of the model making goodness. Adapter says a single cat hair hovers over all models waiting for fresh clear to be applied. Absolutely, mate. And the mysterious fingerprint. Yeah.
Yeah, on the telly, I think I've got where it came from, but I've got a little dust mite that just...
it's that man again, Dave.
Oh, no.
The majority of work completed on the shell of his 1/24th Belkit's Opal Manta. Look at it. Cue tumbleweed.
Yeah. Charlie, come and get my bench, will you?
And that is a really vivid colour scheme, isn't it?
It grabs hold of your eyeballs.
It does, doesn't it? But unbelievable. Oh, there he is there, spraying it up. Could watch his work all day long, mate.
Well, yes.
The thing I notice, it's funny seeing Adeptus' comment there, that obligatory single cat hair or speck of dust. If there's one bloke you never see a speck of dust on his varnish, is this bloke, David. How the hell he achieves that? He's got to have one of the best extractor systems there is, isn't he? You know, he must be...
No. The dust is too scared to fall anywhere near him.
Yeah, directly gives the dust that look. Yeah, come near me. But honestly, there's got to be a secret he's got.
Oh, Lord knows what it is, but
that I'll have to tap him up. I'll have to message him. Say, oh, it could well be that he's got a negative pressure environment that he sprays in, or something like that, Dave. Isn't it?
Could be.
Or does he spray in a upturned tub with the front missing, because dust obviously doesn't fall sideways, does it? So you could still get in and spray, but you've got a ceiling to stop anything falling on it. So it could be something as simple as that. It's just a thought.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, look at that. But no specks of anything anywhere to be seen, and that's when you just go, David, I want to slap you.
Yeah, it's like, really? And he's got no bleed through where he's done the masking.
No, it's not on, is it? It's just not fair, Dave, is it?
No, but it is gorgeous.
Yeah. Adapter says it's a shame what car kits are available in retail shops here in the States. Our retail shops now, mate, have mainly gone RC, mate. You can rarely find model kits now. You know, I'd like to get hold of some American NASCARs and do them, but you just don't get them in the UK because there's no call for it, no market for it, and it's such a shame. And Paul Ditter is in, says, "Hi gang." Hello, Paul, how you doing, mate? Yeah, look at that. You're just in time to lust over David Hunter's models, mate.
Oh, it is. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Seriously sexy. Really is. No, I still can't see any specs, Dave.
No. I'll tell you what, if I can get that 570S to look half as good as that, I'll be right.
Yeah. Just makes you sick, doesn't it? It's just like, yeah, never liked that bloke, did we, Dave? Never liked him. Scrolling up, yeah, Charlie, go to his house, mate, and knock down his man cave. All joking aside.
Right. No, absolute,
Philip,
superb work.
Philip Prime, another quick update. Been working on his diorama base, lots of rubble and destruction, and this is where it's coming together, Dave. Look at that. Now that is a sexy pile of rubble, isn't it, eh?
Do you think he bricked it when he did that?
Well, I thought he was a bit of a plank myself. But he's on the road to success.
I thought I'd rumble that one.
Tanks a lot.
Keep on track.
Absolutely. Look at that. Yeah. Absolutely stunning.
No, that's coming on the trait, isn't it?
It is. It really is, mate. I think he's done a rubbly job on that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Again, just enough of the brick wall and, still a bit of plaster. Oh, mate, and he was sat there Tuesday, well, I don't think it's really, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with it, mate? It's mint.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
And the work he's done on them figures to get them exactly like the photo, and I got to see it with the figures sat in it, and I think he's nailed it. I really do. Again, I think he's selling himself short.
Figures as well. Oh,
yeah, absolutely. That's everyone.
Don't make it easy for himself, does he?
Everyone's saying hello to Paul. Paul says that opal is a bit sexual. It is, mate, isn't it?
It is.
Supermodel lips and everything, mate. Yeah. Got a bit of artwork going on there from Alicia Williams, my drawings of Chinaro and Nezuko from the Demon Slayer. Look at that. Have you a bit of that?
Oh, very nice.
And we do like seeing a bit of art on here, mate.
Oh, we do.
Dr. says, that one got you fired. See what he said, yeah.
Well, we did have a barrel of laughs with it.
Absolutely. I think he's on the right path myself. I know. Have you some of that? So, yeah, folks, if you've got the skills with the drawing implements, bung stuff in. Oh, God. Happy first contact day to one and all. Yeah. Deep down, you know that Fox would dearly love a Benjamin Sisko Star Trek DS9 uniform. Something just gives me that impression, Dave. I don't know what it is.
Oh, is he a bit of a Trekkie, is he?
Oh, yeah. He's in a nerd, mate.
Oh.
He would happily, knowing Fox, I think he would be so happy to sit and do an E-model show dressed as Benjamin Sisko out of Star Trek. I just know he would, mate. Adeptus wants to do a what-if folder cup diorama with an M60A1 driving past a burned-out T64. Oh, good shout.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
It is a good shout. Oh, yeah. Bit of work from the guru himself there. More awesomeness. Joanne Houghton, first attempt at Warhammer 40k Orc art request by the father-in-law. Christopher Vincent, Beckett Porter. There you go. Bit of Orky goodness.
That's good. I like that.
I like that a lot, Dave, don't you? Look at that.
I do.
It's like, yeah, you want some, do you? Yeah, you want some. Yeah. Makes you sick, doesn't it? First attempt. It's like, first attempt, mate, and yeah, it's like, bloody hell.
Can't draw for toffee.
I can only draw blood. That's all I'm good at. Richie Lamb, before and after pictures. First real attempt at using oils, and it's on the Rifle Tiger 1 in 35th scale. And nailed it again, Dave. And
I'll tell you what, kudos for him for doing all that work inside.
Absolutely. And it does. It's just giving it that little bit of wear and tear, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, used and abused.
Yeah, and it's subtly done, just enough.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, look at the diamond plate, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, proper nailed that.
I wouldn't want to be in the driver's seat.
Do you remember them 2 rifle kits that I was going to build that I'm now not going to build?
Oh, that are going to stay in your stash for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah, nice one.
No, he's done a very nice job on that.
Yeah, pucker job, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That was Philip Prime's Tuesday message on the Prime Time now. Jackie made a start on her new diamond art project on Monday. So here is Monday and Tuesday evening's progress. There you go. And look, cute alert.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, little cat. She's got something about doing white, Dave, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she's got a fascination on white. God.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to have the patience of a saint. I must get round to finishing.
They're teeny tiny little things, aren't they?
Yeah, I must get round to finishing that skull that I got. It's hanging up over there. I must get round to finishing it and be done. It's done then, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. I ended up with more of these gems on the bench than I did on the actual background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job. What have we got? Luke Wald over at Scale Motor. Hi guys, I popped up a video of the 172nd GWH F15 that I built for the Gary Pashley Brothers in Arms group build. Nice gesture, mate.
Mm-hmm.
It's his first aircraft build, so I popped it all in one video since I have no idea how to do a series and I'd have nothing to talk about. Thanks for looking, and there's the link to the video, folks. So pop over and have a little looky-loo because he done a beautiful job on this build. And for someone that has not built aircraft before, I think you've got another string to your bow there, Luke. And yeah, you should enjoy that, mate. So grab yourself a nice cup of Rosie Lee and pop over. And it's in memory of Gary Pashley, who sadly passed away recently. So it's for a good cause, bless him. Sarah Jane has got some stuff. Oh, look, Festa contributed to the album of Sarah Jane's stuff, Dave.
Oh, does that mean that you've posted some photos on her behalf then?
I have, mate. I have.
Are these the ones that Panzer was supposed to?
These are the ones that Panzer was supposed to have posted, but didn't. And I decided to.
Oh.
Yeah. And we have got some build up here. The red was guessed as to the demarcation. She lucked out with that as it matched the decals. See, it's got a bit of sprayage and a bit of maskage going on.
Yep.
There you go. Nice. Build up of the interior with the roll cages.
Very nice.
There it is with the decals starting to go on.
Oh.
Yeah. And I can imagine she's been making proper NASCAR noises. Ray Aquilina's in, says, hi, guys. Hello, Ray. Hope you're doing all right. Ray from Malta.
Hello, Ray.
I hope everything's all right, mate, and just staying safe out there and everything's hunky-dory for you, buddy. Yeah. Proper bit of NASCARage.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Yeah. And again, you know, all the detail on the inside there. Done all the dashboard decals going round.
She's a little bit good, isn't she?
I think we got a hidden talent, mate. I really do. Yeah. And she's proper going for it. Bespoke decal set going on as well. Good for you, Sarah Jane. She used the aftermarket details to make her favourite driver, Kevin Harvick's number 4 car. There you go.
Nothing wrong in that at all. That is nice. And
I can imagine proper brum brum noises were had.
Oh, yeah.
And unlike Panzer, I put the pictures in the gallery.
Because you're reliable.
Absolutely, folks. So there you go. That's Sarah Jane.
Not that we're trying to throw him under the bus or anything.
Not at all, mate. Not at all. Let's just come back to that because it was an album. Apologies for the super fast scrolling, peeps. Oh, we got some cute alerts as well. Oh, some of that. That was Panzer posting them eventually. Yeah. Look, he's done them as about 18 posts. Christopher Robert Poulter. I printed this and painted it up as a Father's Day gift for his dad. It's based on his character from the World of Warcraft. After finally receiving the plinth, I've realised that the recess isn't as deep as I thought, and now he needs to paint some black. But I'm quite pleased with it and I've finished it, excuse me, a few months early. Get you some of that. And I love that. It is something really different, isn't it? Have you a look at him, Dave?
He's not very happy.
Absolutely. Have you a bit of him? Yeah.
No, he's done a lovely job on that.
He has. He really has. Stunning, mate.
Do you think he's putting a trunk crawl in?
Absolutely. Sarah Jane is in. Hi all. She says that's good timing. Perfect timing, Sarah Jane. Unlike Panzer, I managed to put your stuff in the album so that you wasn't upset today by not, you know, because you built yourself up for Tuesday and was sadly let down. And we couldn't do that to you on this show.
You know, there's about a fleet of buses that have just come screeching to a halt as they've run over a Panzer.
Absolutely, thoroughly deserved as well. Max says hi to Sarah Jane, as does Aisha.
Hello, Sarah Jane.
Yeah, there you go. Have you some of him? He's done a nice job on that, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah.
That was a very nice job. Ah, should be pleased with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, more than should be proud of that, mate. This is Panzer finally putting in some more of Sarah Jane's work. And I better show Panzer's post because otherwise the wibble in the hangout will be unbearable. It'll be, but you didn't show the post I put up and I was good. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good, but you're incredibly late.
Absolutely. And he's done these, Sarah Jane, in 3 posts to try and get his point over to you that he's posted them. So I think there's an attempt at veiled sarcasm. Yeah, look. Yes, he says, even more. Sarah Jane's recent work, see? So, yeah. So I still think you need to have him in the office and have a bit of a word with him.
I was about to say, Sarah Jane, you don't need to let him off the hook just yet.
No. There's a bit more of the old interior. And, yeah, White Glove Models, building the Gone in 60 Seconds, Eleanor Mustang, part 18. Did choose some of that. She says the blue stripe at the rear I lucked out with. Hey, happy days. That was prior preparation, Sarah Jane. look, Panzer's done another post. Sarah Jane's recent work she asked me to post. After so much mockage, I finally did. There it is.
Mockage definitely deserved.
Absolutely. And it is. I think it's a lovely bit of work. I really do.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, should be proud of that. So, Dave, that idea we had of doing NASCARs.
Yeah.
Oh, God, here's another one. Here's another one. Paul ISM scale models shared a post. Hobby Design 124th Porsche 911 DOS Singer. Now, I really, really hate this bloke for doing this. Look at it. He's a git, isn't he? Look at that.
Charlie, come and get my desk and my bench and all my paints and stuff, because that's it. I'm done.
What a turd, isn't he?
I know.
I'm looking through the window there at the seats, Dave. Look.
I know. You can go off some people, can't you?
Again, not a single speck.
No.
He's put carbon fibre on that lower bloody air dam as well.
That means he's a double git then.
Yeah, double trouble, isn't it?
Well, hang on. He's put it on the rear as well, so he's a treble git.
Yeah, that carbon fibre. He's a git, isn't he?
Yeah. And on the rear. Yeah, he's a treble git.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Look, Dave, look at the windscreen surrounds. Makes you sick, doesn't it?
It does. And I'm now looking at my tea and going,
how far out is your bottom lip sticking? Because mine's like an half inflated dinghy, mate.
Mine's the size of the top diving board at the swimming pool.
Al says hi to Sarah Jane. He sees that your photos have been shown thanks to Festa and not that git Panzer who didn't put your stuff up the other day. Good man. She's doing a second NASCAR at the moment and a Ferrari F1 312T. Oh, happy days.
Very nice.
Message me the pictures, Sarah Jane, and I'll add them to the gallery, love.
Promptly and on time.
Yeah.
Unlike Panzer.
Yeah. Absolutely stunning.
Not that we're throwing him under the bus.
No, but he would throw us under the bus at the first drop of an hat, mate.
Wouldn't think twice about it, but it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Isn't it? I'm just looking at it and I just want to go and get the sick bag, Dave.
Hang on. He's a treble. He's a quadruple git because he's done carbon fibre on the engine grill.
Yeah. Is that actually? That might be mesh, Dave. Oh, it is as well. And the engine grill with the carbon fibre. And look. Oh, God.
You really, really, really go off some people.
So, anyway, this Porsche that you was thinking again, don't bother, Dave.
No, I ain't going to bother about it now.
Nah, I'm not going to bother, mate. Nah. All joking aside, Paul, beautiful work, mate.
Oh, it is. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
All done in the best possible taste, but bloody.
Mind you, I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall when he was doing the carbon fibre, because I'll bet he let some F's and C's and B's go.
Oh, yeah. This explains why, like us, he does voiceovers on his videos, because you could just imagine it. It'd just be beep 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 beep. It'd be like a video in Morse code, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I can. Yeah. Can you imagine the air was a bit ripe?
But then I could just imagine Paul's probably the most patient bloke in the world doing that sort of thing. So you never know. He might have just been whistling the tune from Sound of Music or something. I don't know.
No.
You know, it could be something that's right up his street doing that sort of stuff. Sarah Jane says that Opel Manta is the Heat for Hire sponsored car made famous by Russell Brooks. God, that's a name from the past, Sarah Jane. Well-known British rally driver, got pictures of the real car when used in action. Russell Brooks, I ain't heard that name in donkey's years.
That's a blast from the past.
That is a blast from... Oh, Dave. Look at... No.
Yeah, he has.
He's showing off now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
No, he sat there while he's doing it. He said, right, I'm going to do all the carbon fibre in just so those surrogates can call me.
I'll post that right at the end when they've relaxed their guard. He's a git, isn't he? Look at that.
Oh, yeah, but look.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, and wow.
Yeah, and it all lines up and matches up, and yeah. Paul, you are a git.
No one likes a show off.
No, all joking aside, Paul, it's absolutely stunning, mate.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Thanks for sharing, mate. And pop over and have a look at the videos for these builds that he does. Honestly, you will not be disappointed. If you haven't visited him before, you are in for a treat. Oh,
yeah, definitely.
That's enough of him anyway. We don't like the bloke, do we, Dave?
No.
Alicia Williams, meet the newest member of our little family. This is Toffee. Cute alert.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Teeny tiny.
It's Amster Dave, isn't it? Oh, no. No. No.
You're supposed to go down the inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that little hamster eyes. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Oh. Frankie goes to Wobbywood. Let's go for a ride. That's his little Vespa. Have you some of that? We were saying the other week, weren't we, that you just don't see him about.
No, and he needs to have a few more mirrors on it, doesn't it?
Yeah. That infamous film Quadrophenia, wouldn't it? Model making guru's taken a little Xbox break and finally found a cheap car in Cyberpunk that doesn't steer like a panicked child driving on arse whilst needing the loo and been shouted at much. Yeah, that's a typical Fox motor, that, isn't it? All it needs is a sharp mouth now.
Yes.
Yeah. We could do a build off with it. Yeah, that would be a good build to do.
It would.
That was Pimpage for the Friday Frolic. Yes, you heard it here first, Dave.
I know. You and Pimpage.
I know. Oh, gold.
Oh.
Mark Ewing. Tamiya 124th Nismo GT4 R34 is finally done. It's his second car build since getting back into cars from Armour, thanks to Paul Bretland, and used a few new products along the way. And there's a whole list of what he's been doing, how he's done it, right down to his wet sanding. He's also used the polishing system, which is brilliant to use. Yeah, totally agree, mate. It is absolutely the dogs. Used metal mesh for the front grills. Interior's been done in red and black. Excuse me. The UV pen is so much easier and cleaner than the old PVA glue of the past for the windows and the lights. The only fault, he says, the rear window has a ghost line in the clear that he can't remove, but more than happy with a look. Not a problem, mate. Look at that.
Ooh.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
That is a nice blue.
It is, isn't it? Seriously, seriously sexy.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's nice. I like that.
He's done a splendid job on that, haven't you, mate?
Done a very good job. Should be well chuffed with that.
I would be. Do some of that. Yeah. Yeah, he's properly nailed that, hasn't he?
Oh, has he? Ah, good job, Mark.
Yeah, nice one. Oh, yeah. Does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
Really does. Just, yeah.
No, he's nailed that.
You look at that. That's a real car, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
For a second, I thought he put lights in the rear.
Yeah. Just
No,
absolutely beautiful work, mate.
Lovely bit of work, mate. Lovely bit of work.
Yeah.
I think my GTRs will stay in the box for a little bit longer.
Yeah. No, he's absolutely nailed that, mate.
Mm.
Top job, Mark. Top job, mate. Marcus Bruns managed to get a couple of things done tonight together with his good buddy Ross, cheering him on and giving advice when needing. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel with my A10, got it loaded up with goodies. His HE 111 got its first coat of paint as well. Mojo incoming. There you go. Cool. Have you some of that? Really coming along in leaps and bounds, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you are right, Paul. They may have seen some of them previous posts from the last stream, but I'm scrolling up, mate, so apologies for re-showing something, but there might be viewers that didn't see last week's show, mate.
Mm.
But thanks anyway, mate, for pointing that out, buddy. Yeah. I'll try my best.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh. Yeah, that's not far. That A10's not far from the finishing line now.
Absolutely. Really is coming on well, isn't it?
Mm. And the ankle. Oh, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, he's done a really good recovery on that because he wasn't happy at one point, was he? And
well, he'd been fighting him virtually since he took it out of the box.
Yeah, it's been a build that is been demanding, hasn't it?
Yes. No. Yeah. Kudos for sticking with it.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Fair play to you, Marcus, mate. You've stuck with it. You've not given up. And yeah. Lunchtime shrimp salad sandwich. Look at that. Oh, hungry now, Dave, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, I had breakfast a while ago, but I'm still hungry now.
Richie Lamb, Saturday afternoon sorted. He's weathering the big cat, Ryefield Tiger in 35th scale, and breathe and relax. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice bit of weathering you got going on there, mate.
That's nice.
And I must admit, I do like their pigments as well. They are good.
Mm.
Yeah, good pigments. What we got going on? Model Making Guru says, I can't remember who was asking about the movement settings for Cyberpunk on the Friday Frolic. The default movement and camera settings are arse and weird and making movement strange and tricky. So there's his settings. So there you go, folks. If you're the person that asked, yeah. So if that's what you was looking for, there's the settings that he uses. Scott Sutherland, the Mini Art Tyrion 4 tank progress. This.
Oh.
Yeah. I could watch this guy weather all day long, Dave, couldn't you? Unbelievable, mate.
It is. It is absolutely stunning.
Just it's just it looks so real and it's the right scale and the
yes.
Look at that. I mean, come on.
I know. He's almost in the same category as Paul. He's being a git.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It is. It's stunning work.
Absolutely. One of the best weatherers of armour, and he really is.
Well, I'm not seeing anyone that betters him.
Yeah, no, it's really is stunning stuff.
Oh, photo etch.
Oh, Wincy, wincy, tiny. Yeah, burn. Take that stuff and stop it burning my eyes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my retinas. Oh. No, I can't see no photo etch, Dave, at all. Can you, mate?
No, photo etch blind.
Yeah, he's done a really good job with that brass paint, isn't he, Dave? Oh, look, there's more of it there. Look, he's not gone over the lines or anything, mate.
No, yeah.
Makes it look like real brass, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. That's absolutely stunning.
Beautiful work, Scott.
Mm.
Beautiful work. If you want to see how chipping and that should look on armour, go over to the Junk Works, peeps. You're not going to be disappointed. Sarah Jane nails it. She said his work is incredible. It is. Paul saying, no worries, Cole, don't bother me. Oh, I'm glad it don't, mate. He says, too bad I didn't have more stuff posted myself. There's time, mate. But no, I mean, by doing it this way, I get to catch all the ones that I may miss anyway. Mark Ewing finished his Mengtoon tank mini diorama, a fun little build between his car kits. Look at that, Dave.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's good that.
Yeah.
That's a clever idea. Put the swing on the on the boomstick.
Oh, definitely.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
No. Lovely little job.
Yeah. Just makes it, doesn't it?
It does. No, it's... Yeah. No, that's nice. I like that.
And it's the where the kids have been running their feet.
Yeah,
it's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely perfectly done.
No, stunning job.
Yeah. That's how dioramas should look, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Well done, Mark. And it's the way he words it. Just a little fun build between his car kits.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, look. Tanya Holmes, car is coming along. Just got loads of decals to put on. Look at that. And she's doing her first car build, Dave.
Everybody seems to be doing their first car builds, don't they?
Yeah. Fair play at the end of the day. Well out of her comfort zone, and yeah, gets in there.
Well, she's done a good job so far.
I think so. Yeah. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Always nice to see new models, new modelers. Oh. Sarah Jane's back. She's taking advantage of the good weather to get some spraying done, and she's cooking bacon for some butties. Oh, nice.
Oh, good girl.
Paul's saying, I'll have some bacon. Yeah, good man. Right. Richard Copeland wanted to change from armour, so I've built this Warhammer Valkyrie, added the quad gun to the nose as I thought it was lacking something. He enjoyed the build. Happy days. Yeah, I did that. Put the gun on the nose. Gets in there. It makes a difference, doesn't it, mate? Yeah. Yeah, it does make a difference, mate.
Oh, I like the decal on the side.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Mm.
Really is.
No, that's a nice job he's done there.
Happy days, mate. Yeah. He's nailed it, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Properly.
Yeah, gets in there. Yeah. And they're a different interesting little build, mate. They really are. Yeah. Heartily recommended, mate. I think that's a really nice job he's done on that.
Yeah, that's come up well.
Excuse me. Oh, I like the black and blue.
Oh, that does work, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, that works a treat.
No, yeah, no, well done. Like that one.
Yeah, you should be proud of that, mate. James has added a special post for me and Dave. He's a git, isn't he?
Uh-oh.
What we got? James Skiffins. Work continues on the diorama of a Carthaginian war elephant, which was started in the dioramas session. The figure is from RP models, and I'm sticking it together and filling as required. And again, he's not afraid of tackling them subjects, you know. It's
I wouldn't have a go at doing an elephant.
yeah.
I won't even do an horse, let alone an elephant.
Here, Dave. Dave.
What?
Look how profesh he's labelled
I
up
know.
his hobby zone. I know we said he was OCD with his paintbrush draw, but yeah.
Yeah, but look, all his cotton buds are in line, whereas when I look at mine, they're end on.
Yeah, and it's like one that way, all done in sequence. Yeah. He's so OCD, it's brilliant.
It's probably the same with it. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen because no one can see me.
Yeah.
I'll bet it's the same with his toothpicks. They're all lined up.
Oh, yeah, I remember when he got his paintbrush drawer, wasn't it? And he took the picture, and it's like, oh my God, he must have had a spirit level out to put them bad boys away.
Yeah.
Oh, he's brilliant. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah.
No. All joking aside, kudos for taking on a subject like this. Yeah.
Because didn't he do an elephant last year with a palm tree? I think he did, didn't he?
He did.
Was it the Hannibal's elephant or something, wasn't it? But I'm sure he did one.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what he called it, but I think it was Hannibal's Travels or something. I don't know.
He says zoom in. He says that the toothpick's above the. Yeah. Bad, isn't he? Oh, he's brilliant. Don't ever change, James. Don't ever change, mate. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good, that.
Good for you, mate.
Carving tools.
Vietnam elephant, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. He's brilliant, isn't he? Mate, honestly, so OCD. The walnut challenge is coming, he says, just making conversation. Yeah, this is people that build little tiny models, Dave, inside a walnut shell.
I'm going to have a go at this. I've found some figures on Thingiverse.
Yeah.
And I think I've sized them about right to go in the nut, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a go. I don't know whether it's going to be. I'm also going to try somehow to hinge the top so that it opens up.
Yeah. I just love the concept.
Why don't I make it difficult for myself?
So I take it. In a nutshell, then, the challenge is to put the tiniest diorama you can. See what I did there?
Yeah. So I've shelled out for some nuts, and I've shelled out for a nutcracker.
I like the concept. I think it's quirky enough, isn't it, Dave? You know, we like that sort of slightly left of centre. And yes. I like that. So go and have a little looky, Lou, and a listening on this. And he says, want to know more? Click the link and read all about it. And I think that this is up there with some of the best things we've seen, ideas-wise. It's a bit like the Japanese guy. Do you remember that did the diorama inside an empty, like a zero paints glass jar? And it was like an underwater diorama with detritus and all of that lot. And it's like, it's in a bloody jar, no bigger than a Tamiya jar type thing, you know. I love all of that sort of ideas.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Absolutely. James Chapman, busy week so far. I've built and finished the BMW M1000RR, put in the light and sound kit from Game of Bricks. He's done the DeLorean on Tuesday's stream, a P-51, an M48, and a Lightning commission that he's doing. Have you some of that?
Has he got time to do something else as well? Because, you know, he's not quite got a full pattern there.
Oh, yeah, he's probably gutted that he's had to wait this long for his work to be shown, because he is one of the last of the late posters, bless him.
Yeah.
But we'll do a refresh before we go anyway, just in case. But yeah, I do like that. I've got some of these coming, these Lego bikes. So, yeah, do like that. And he finally scored his DeLorean because he's been after one of these.
Oh, is it a bit rare then, is it?
Yeah. Ends teeth, stroke unicorn tears. Yeah.
Oh, that rare.
That rare and that expensive as well, mate.
Oh,
yeah, it's got all the belts on it
that's
as well.
Nice little office he's done there.
It is, isn't it? Really has done a good job on that.
For someone that does Lego more often than not, he's not a bad little kit builder either.
Doesn't matter, James, that it's not the proper Lego one. At the end of the day, mate, you know, you go with what you can afford, fella.
You go with what you can get.
Absolutely. And if going the alternate route was the only way you can snaffle one, good luck to you, mate. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the purists might complain, but at the end of the day, not everyone can afford it. Have some of that.
Yeah, well, he's got a little one to look after as well.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, absolutely. Model making gurus in, says afternoon Festa. Dave hugs and everyone in the chat hugs. Hello, Fox. How you doing, mate? And there's his Lightning. Have you done airplane noises yet, James? That's what I want to know.
I hope so.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, get in there, mate.
Nice.
Yeah. Proper airplane noises. Yeah. And there's all the lights and everything on it as well. Big days.
So you could say he's enlightened himself.
See what he did there.
Can I get me coat?
Sarah Jane. Just reading Fox Post and saying hi. Hugs. Oh, bless her. Frankie goes, another year, another asparagus season. Yeah, look at that. He's a proper old chef, isn't he?
He is.
Proper goes for it, mate.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 173 of these delectable meals.
I don't know how he does it.
Absolutely. So if you want to go and have a nosy, go and have a look. Let's do a refresh just to see if anything else has gone in.
Bound to be Ross.
I don't know whether he's been at the bench this week. I think he's been a bit poorly bad, bless him. James Skiffins, only fair to do a post to let Colin and Dave just for you. Look at that. He's a git, isn't he?
Yeah, breakfast in a hot cross bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know something? That works, doesn't it?
Do you know, I've got to go to the shops. I'm going to pick myself up a couple of packs of hot cross buns, some extra bacon and sausages, and I think I shall be having a go at this because he might be onto something here.
Well, at the end of the day, it's your breakfast and your pudding all in one, mate. I'll props to you for that, James. You know, I think you can have a Rupert badge for that, mate. Because I'm pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, because breakfast in a sticky bun rather than breakfast in a bread roll.
Makes sense. It makes sense, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, all right, I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Get in there, James. That's really quite impressive. That's Joanne Houghton's first attempt at a Warhammer art there. Our leader for progress on the 30-second scale, trumpeter F14-8, and he's doing the aggressor scheme, Dave, and I like that.
Oh, that's coming on nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that was a pain for masking. Or is it decals?
Yeah. How much money do you think's in this swear box, Dave?
Not enough.
That is stunning. Look at the modelling.
Oh, yeah.
What? I don't think this was plain sailing, Dave, do you? He certainly weren't winging it.
No.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah.
That's nice.
That is absolutely beautiful, mate. Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, he's a braver man than me, mate. James is saying rhubarb and custard hot cross buns, Dave.
Hey? I don't think I can get them. Probably, I don't know. I'll have a look.
Ross Medlock, Roran, he says, has made some progress on his fire truck build that he's doing on the father and son at the bench stream on Saturday mornings, and have some of that.
Oh.
There.
It's points because it's a fire engine.
Yeah. Proper Neenor noises, Ross. Got to make Neenor noises.
Yep.
So's Roran.
Definitely.
Yeah. Gets in there. Nice one, mate. Another post there. Ross Medlock. Progress so far on the Warhammer Chaos Space Marines Warp Talons. The two at the back are completed by the base, and one at the front is 98% done. All done with airy sticks on his channel. Good bit of pimpage there, Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Have you some of that? Here you go.
Oh, he's got the patience of a saint because they're not the biggest of figures.
No, exactly, mate.
I do like his colour scheme.
Slaps you around the arse, doesn't it, with a slightly damp mackerel.
But it works.
Works, mate. At the end of the day.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I like them.
Gets in there, mate. Oh, another one from Ross Medlock. Progress so far on the Matchbox 72nd Privateer. Main bodies and wings are painted. Just the engine cowling to go. All done with airy sticks on my YouTube channel. You go. Done on his YouTube channel, Dave.
Yeah, Matchbox. Oof.
I know, Dave. Oof, innit? Do you know? I've gone all nervous. It does. It brings chills to the back of your neck, doesn't it?
I know.
That infamous Matchbox Wellington bomber. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I never built one of those. I tended to go for the tanks and the half tracks and so on.
And they used to do it in that three colour plastic, didn't they? Green, black, and light beige. Yes.
And I've noticed upstairs that I've got some Matchbox kits.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with them, mate. Yeah.
I think I might do a build on one of them. I don't know when yet.
It's funny though, isn't it? We all started out with the little tanks with the dioramas. Do you remember them, Dave?
Yeah, because I started off originally, like all of us, I started off with airfits.
Yeah.
Then a friend up the road said, "Hey, you want to see these Matchbox kits that I've been getting?" And you go, "Oh!"
The little Jag Panther with the lamppost and brick wall diorama, wasn't it? A little grey one.
Yeah, and all sorts, wasn't there?
Yeah, used to get the Airfix kits. Was it the Airfix kits in the little bags by the till at the shop?
Yeah, or they was on the unoiled
the rotating stand, yeah.
Yeah, that was never level and never oiled.
And if you had been good, your mum would go, "Do you want to go and look at the model kits? Come on, let's go and choose one." Down the end of the shop you went. Get in there.
Or it was Saturday mornings down at the toy shop with flames coming out my pockets as to what I was going to spend my pocket money on.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I like the sign up there, Dad's Fix-It Shop.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And he's got the rates. Yeah, good man.
Brilliant. I like that.
Nah, fair play to you, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Frank Caffawell is the Frankie's Sunday Brunch Food Gallery with 173 pictures, mate.
Yep.
So, Dave, look at that. That is another gallery done. I'll just do a quick little refresh and see whether there's anything else gone in, because you never know. I think that is us pretty much up to date, mate.
I think we're done.
Absolutely, so, Dave. I'm well up for that.
Rhubarb and custard hot cross buns.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, good shout, Fox. He says, worse than that Wellington was the Matchbox Handley Page Halifax. It was a 1970s terror. I can see that crisscross pattern moulded in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, so can I. Again, I never built it, but I saw a few people that did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to come off of the old screen share, mate. Again, folks, a massive thanks for sharing all your work. Again, Dave, I think we've been spoilt, mate, haven't you?
Very spoilt.
I really do, mate. Proper spoilt we've been, mate.
Proper good gallery, so thank you to everyone.
Absolutely, mate. So I think, being that we've done the gallery, Dave, we can finish 15 minutes early, mate, and have a bit of an early one, don't you?
Ooh, have an early one, because then you can have a trundle about.
I can have my trundle about, and because and it's motor racing has been on, hasn't it? The early hours of the morning. We got GP later on, so yes, why not?
Yeah.
Is there NASCAR today, Sarah Jane? Out of interest, darling. I still like that idea of the hot cross bun with the old bacon and that in it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I should be giving that a try, don't you worry.
Let us know. I mean, I can't do it now, mate. I'm on my diet, and so.
Well, I don't know if I can get rhubarb and custard, but I will get hot cross buns of some kind of flavour, and photographic evidence will be coming.
Happy days, mate. Happy days. So on that note, folks, massive thanks for joining us both and keeping us company. It's next week that you're at Mum's, isn't it? So we'll have a weekend away next weekend. I can hear folks cheering now. Because I'm going to take a week away from the bench anyway. Because don't forget, Fox, next Monday's bank holiday, mate. For E-model. So yeah. Means your store will be the week after. But yeah, it gives me a week away where I can rip the man cave out with me boy and get that all done. So
yeah, and then when I get back, I can put me fourth layer of Hobby Zone in, and
so we'll be back on. Oh, let's have a look at me calendar. We'll be back on the 24th then, won't we?
Yeah, something like that. There
or thereabouts. Yeah, because it's the 17th next week is Easter, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Good Friday and bank holiday. We'll still be doing a frolic on Good Friday, folks. Me and Fox, so we'll do that for you. And then I'm going to have a week out. So
yeah. So Wednesday will be the last time for me before I go away.
Yeah, this Wednesday's digger build, and then we got a week away, so we'll be back streaming from the 24th onwards, folks. So we're going to have a week away. Just I want to recharge my batteries anyway, and move me man cave around, because one fall too many, Dave, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you got to be careful, because
so it's Sarah Jane says 24th is British touring cars. Oh, there you go.
Days. Thank you, Sarah Jane. I'll definitely set the old recorder.
There's some good subject matter for car kits. Is the touring car kits that you can get. It's a good subject matter, Dave. So we'll have a looky-loo, Sarah Jane. So actually, we're lucky because we got Sarah Jane. She's quite a touring car aficionado. Tell you what, Sarah Jane, here's one for you. If you can think of a couple of touring cars you'd like to see me and Dave do for buddy builds, ping us, let us know, and we'll do a touring car build for you on the stream.
Is that with or without door mirrors?
Yeah.
because normally the first thing that comes off of those cars is the door mirrors.
Absolutely. Paul Christopher's in. We're literally just coming off air, Paul, bless you. It says, afternoon, fellow modelers. Afternoon, buddy. Hope you're doing all right, mate. And she says, yeah, there are BTCC cars coming out soon. Well, there you go, Sarah Jane. Have a little looky-loo when they come out. And me and Dave will, you know, if you pick one each for us that you'd like to see us do, we don't have to do exactly the same car, do we, Dave? We just do a touring car build on the Wednesday at the bench for yourself.
BTC buddy build.
Yeah, BTC's buddy build for our friend Sarah Jane. So she's going to send over the links today. Happy days. We'll get them ordered in, love, and we'll sit and do them because we would enjoy them, and I'm sure you'll enjoy seeing us swearing and moaning and wibbling about how many decals we got to do. You get your own back on us both, don't you, love?
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be a good one.
Absolutely. So there's a thought, Dave, for the future. So I'm going to wrap up and let you all get off and do what you want to do for your afternoon. Me and Fox will be on at some point this afternoon. And then that'll be it then. I'll be away from the bench, feet up, watching me stuff. So Paul says, sorry for being late, had jobs to do, popped in to say hello and give a thumbs up. You never have to apologise, mate, not a problem at all. Massive thanks for the thumbs up and saying hello. Hope you have a wonderful Sunday, buddy. James says, have a great week away, boys, great show. And Sarah Jane's got one of them on order. Yeah, James, I need to spin this room round and make some changes because
make it work better for you.
Yeah, it's not working for me, and as I'm getting a bit more infirm, should we say, I'm struggling now to stay safe in here, so something's got to give.
Yeah.
Right. Goodbye from me.
Bye-bye from me. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy your modelling.
Yeah. We'll see you on Wednesday for the At the Bench, and I'll see you in a couple of hours over on the Model Making Gurus channel, peeps. Until then, catch you later.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, he says, stealthily looking at the end titles button.